Board games have been a source of entertainment and connection for centuries, bringing families and friends together while sparking friendly competition. But have you ever wondered where these games come from? Behind every roll of the dice and flip of a card lies a fascinating history. Today we're exploring the origins of some of the world's most famous board games and uncovering the stories that brought them to life. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, where one of the oldest known board games, senet, was played over 5,000 years ago. This game, discovered in tombs of Egyptian pharaohs, was more than just a pastime. It had spiritual significance. The game's board was divided into squares, and players used sticks to determine their moves. Winning was thought to symbolize the soul's journey to the afterlife, making it both a game and a ritual. From Egypt, we move to India, the birthplace of the game that would eventually become chess. Known as chaturanga, this strategy game emerged around the 6th century. Its pieces represented the 4 divisions of the Indian army: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. As the game spread westward, it evolved into the chess we know today, with its iconic queens, knights, and pawns. Chess became a symbol of intellect and strategy, captivating players across generations. Next, we travel to ancient China, where the game of Go originated over 2,500 years ago. With its deceptively simple rules and limitless strategic possibilities, Go remains one of the most complex board games in existence. Played on a grid with black and white stones, the goal is to claim territory by surrounding your opponent. It's said that Go was used to train military commanders, teaching them patience and foresight. Fast forward to 1935, and we arrive at the creation of Monopoly, one of the most popular board games in the world. Contrary to popular belief, Monopoly wasn't created solely for fun. It was inspired by the landlord's game, designed by Elizabeth McGee in 1904 to illustrate the inequalities of capitalism. Charles Darrow later adapted it into Monopoly, and it became a household staple during the Great Depression, allowing people to dream of financial success even in tough times. Clue, the classic murder mystery game, was born in England during World War II. Inventor Anthony Pratt wanted to capture the intrigue of murder mystery parties, which were a popular form of entertainment at the time. The game's characters, Professor Plum, Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, became iconic as players around the world tried to solve the whodunit with clues and deduction. Scrabble, a staple for word enthusiasts, was invented in 1938 by Alfred Butts, an unemployed architect. Combining elements of crossword puzzles and anagrams, Scrabble initially struggled to gain popularity. But once the game was picked up by a major manufacturer, it became a global sensation, selling millions of copies and inspiring countless tournaments. One of the more modern classics, Risk, was created by French filmmaker Albert Lamouris in 1957. Originally called La Conquête du Monde, the conquest of the world, Risk introduced players to a world of strategy and conquest. Its global map and intense gameplay made it a favorite among those who love to outwit their opponents. Another recent favorite is Catan, which debuted in 1995. Created by Klaus Teuber, a German dental technician, Catan revolutionized the board game world with its focus on resource management and trade. The game's emphasis on strategy and negotiation made it a hit, earning a loyal fan base and paving the way for a renaissance in board gaming. Each of these games carries a story reflecting the culture and era in which it was created. From the spiritual roots of senet to the strategic brilliance of chess and the capitalistic critique of monopoly, these games are more than just entertainment. They're snapshots of history, ingenuity, and human creativity. The next time you gather around a board game, remember the incredible journey it took to get to your table. What's your favorite board game? And what do you think its story might be? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of history and culture.